How's Cam Little doing? Kicking. What do you think of him?
Yeah, Cam Little's great. He's working hard on and off the field. Extremely proud of him. Pushing himself every day to be the best he can be. You know, he's one of those guys that came in mid-year, so you know you got to grow up fast in one of those situations. And I think he's done great. And the kickers have been battling out fiercely and pushing each other to the limit.
I know he put on quite a bit of weight, about 20 pounds from spring to now. How have you noticed that? Does he seem, bigger, stronger?
Yeah, he came in a little on the lighter side, so Coach Fountain made a couple of comments about that in our meetings. But he's put on weight. Our strength staff has done a tremendous job this summer putting on weight and muscle mass for those guys just coming in. And he's added strength in his legs, and his squat has gone up. So definitely workouts that I think can help transition into power in the swing of a kick.
Jordan, I'm curious if you set goals for yourself prior to the season, or is there anything off the wall, or are they maybe pretty standard if you do that?
So goals I'd set for myself is I'd set team goals first and foremost, because it's more about the team than myself in a situation. My job as a snapper is to service the rest of the special teams and try to feed into more of a servant leadership type of role, which I'm cool with. That's the job I chose, and that's the job I want because I love doing it. So it's goals like, improve from our standings of last year of rankings with our punt or our field goal unit or kickoff. And seeing the other guys succeed is like seeing myself succeed, which is the goals that we set.
Any tackle goals?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind picking up a few tackles along the way. I think I set a goal for myself like freshman year. I think I was like 4 tackles in my whole career, and I think I have like 1.5 right now. So it'd be cool to pick up that goal, but if not, just helping any way I can with the team. The team succeeds, I succeed. I see it.
When I was talking to you during the recruiting, you were always talking about trying to be consistent like Brett was,
Yes, sir.
And what do you credit being so consistent? Because you're the one position that people hear Jordan Silver made some team and they say, who's that? It's really good because you don't want them to know. But what do you credit to your consistency and stuff through the years?
Yeah, so being consistent is a vital part of being a long snapper. The 3 big things about snapping is being consistent, having great accuracy, and having a fast snap time. And I pride myself on my accuracy and my consistency as one of the top in the country, but I only got there through people over here at the football center pushing me to be my best version of myself through battling with other snappers. You're only as good as your competition, they say. And Coach Fountain and the other coaches that I've had while I've been here have done a tremendous job in recruiting and bringing in great talent to compete against, and iron sharpens iron. So I'm a product of my environment, and I think my environment has put me in the best situation possible.
Obviously, you want a kicker who's a confident guy. If he has a bad kick, he shakes it off. Just where would you say Cam is in that regard as far as confidence?
Yeah, Cam is a very confident kid. He came in and tried to earn like our acceptance a little bit. When you first get into a group, it's kind of nervous. Like when you first sit at a lunch table, you don't want to be the odd one out. And so he's gotten into the flow of things and gotten more comfortable with everybody and just confident with all the different specialists, like different holders or a different snapper here. So he's not just relying on one type of guy. We also have other kickers that have gotten very confident as well. Matthew Phillips has been very confident. He's been here, I think he came here a year after I did. So in 2018, I'm not sure how long I've really been here, but it's been a while. But yeah, back in 2018 he came in, so he's definitely spent his time here grinding away, and so I'm sure that feeds into his confidence as well.
Sam Pittman said the other day that Cam hit one from 57 that probably would have been good from 65. When you see that, just what goes through your head when you see a guy hitting these super long kicks?
It's very impressive to see those kind of kicks. Seeing anybody hit kicks from above 50 is really a 50-50 ball, and so when people can consistently do that, it brings a lot of confidence into the special teams room and a lot of confidence in the coaches, I think, to take those kind of shots, right before a half or just an opening drive, getting points on the board. So it's very empowering to see those kind of kicks and that kind of leg strength in our kickers.
The You've been working with, now Loy's a little dinged up, but you've been working, those are the two guys, Bauer and Loy, or any other holders?
Yeah, we've had some quarterbacks cycle in with holding as well. Sam is a great holder. Reed Bauer has definitely excelled from, he used to not even hold. He wasn't on the depth chart for holder last year, and now he's right up there battling it out neck and neck with Sam. And our other holders are Cade Renfro and John Stephen Jones, and they're very great natural holders as well, super fast at putting the ball down, and it's just working. Coach Loggins actually has a lot of expertise on holding, and so he's been helping out with that as well.
Yeah, he was the holder for 50 games.
Yeah.
Never had a bad one. So
he knows what to do, so I'll let him take over that. I don't know too much about it.
I think I've seen you've been on some leadership committees and stuff. And what's that like? And then Scott was just in here saying you're Mr. Positive. So if you could talk about maybe your attitude and, off the field a little.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So with the leadership opportunities that I've been blessed with is community engagement, and SEC Leadership Council has been a major blessing in my life. And, back in Branson, where I'm from, I wasn't able to engage with the community as much as I was now. Now it's an amazing platform here, having the Razorbacks, because we can reach out to everybody in the state and help anybody with community service. And so I've been blessed to go out through my time here and help others in the community, whether it be the Salvation Army, the Boys and Girls Club, Seven Hills Homeless Shelter, just bringing clothes there anytime I can. And it's an awesome opportunity, and I encourage other people on the team. I encourage others in our specialist room, actually, to go and do it, because it's a blessing to them, but it also helps you as well, because it helps you realize, it's not always about me. It's about others. There's other people in the world that need my help, and the better I can bless their lives, the better my life can be.
Okay. And then, like, Mr. Positive, what's your attitude out there?
So yeah, Mr. Positive. There's another guy in our room who's always positive as well. His name's John Orline, and they call him Mr. Positive a lot. I feed off his positivity a lot of times as well. He's always Mr. Happy, and the next rep, always trying to come in with positivity in these long days of camp. And he feeds my positivity. I would say just knowing that it's a blessing to be here, not looking at life as like, oh, I have to do this or I have to do that. Like, it's a blessing I get to even come into such a great facility in an amazing state like this and perform and do my part for the team, and being able to contribute is just an amazing blessing. I thank God every day for it. So
what's your favorite play or a couple plays as a Razorback? Weren't you involved? Were you close to getting a fumble, or do I remember that right?
So my sophomore year, I recovered a fumble for our homecoming game against Mississippi State, which was one of the highlights so far, personal, I guess, for my career, which was very cool. And then we played at Kentucky, and I got a fumble, but the refs didn't rule in our favor, which, it's up to them. They're the refs. I'm not a ref, so it was cool to do that. I'd be looking to get more eventually, but it's whatever God has in store for me.
I'm sure when you're snapping the ball, your folks, the defensive guys just probably crunch you pretty good. Well, what's that been like? And you look like your shoulders are bigger. You look bigger and stronger. Have you added some weight and strength since last year?
Yes, sir. So I am currently, we got measured by scouts when they came in, I think last year when we took the Wonderlic. I'm 6'2", 240 pounds currently. And so I've been able to fluctuate my weight a lot throughout my college career and kind of try to build myself to become the person I wanted to be, I envisioned, and just take those little pieces and kind of add it together. Definitely going against a lot of great guys on defense, like punt coverage and stuff like that. There's some great guys out there that iron sharpens iron, like I said, and I can always work on my coverage ability. And so guys out there being able to push me. Recently I've been, they put a Traylon Burks back there at one point to cover me just for the heck of it. And it's definitely a lot of work going against someone of that caliber and that prestige, but it makes you be better because you have to find a way, and you got to find a way.
So, like, you're trying to get around him. I'm trying to picture Burks and you going at it.
Yeah. So it's like getting downfield, like coverage wise. They want to put the toughest guys they can put against you. So when you're in the SEC, which is the toughest conference in my opinion, when you're going downfield, you're going against the toughest guys. So you want to go against some of the toughest guys in practice to simulate it like a game.
So did you get around him, or?
It goes back and forth.
One last question for Jordan. Good? Thanks, Jordan.